With Rosh Hashanah almost upon us, we begin to understand what it is that Rosh Hashanah truly represents. It represents Hashem's desire that there should be subjects to Hashem, in the way that any kingdom has subjects, a king and a relationship with the subjects. The whole of creation was unnecessary, other than that Hashem desired and wanted a relationship of king and subject. Although that's an old worldly imagery, it means that there'd be a relationship with an other. And that's why there is, on Rosh Hashanah, that period where Hashem is choosing once again whether to have the continuation of that relationship. Therefore, our function for Rosh Hashanah is to awaken in God that desire, because our existence depends on that desire. The desire that Hashem wants to rule over its subjects, which is another way of saying that there should be a relationship of God and Jewish peoplehood. And that's why Rosh Hashanah occurs when man is created, not the creation of the world. The creation of the world isn't ultimately the relationship of king and subjects, because a subject means somebody who has a choice to adopt the king as his or her king or choose not to. And therefore, the capacity to be able to exercise that choice only lies in a human being. And therefore, it's on the day of the creation of Adam, the sixth day of creation, that Rosh Hashanah occurs. And that's why we say HaMelech HaKadosh in our davening instead of the usual, because Hashem is King, Melech, the whole year round. However, when it comes the period of the Aseret Yemei Tshuva, beginning Rosh Hashanah, we say HaMelech HaKadosh. In other words, it's the kingship which is removed and separated on this occasion because Hashem returns to a state of consideration. Will I rule over my subjects, or will I choose not to be a king? And that's what happens in Rosh Hashanah. On Rosh Hashanah, we express a desire to Hashem, the blowing of the shofar. Please, Hashem, rule over us. And that consideration is because God is, at that moment, removed, as if to say, HaKadosh. The word Kedusha means removal, separation. That's the original meaning of the word Kedusha. Something that's removed or separate, of another level, of another order, higher. So we say HaMelech HaKadosh, the idea that this is the king who at this moment is removed from us, but we are expressing a desire, please rule over us. Once again, say to yourself, Ani Emloch, I will rule. And that's the period of Rosh Hashanah where we appeal to Hashem to be the king once again. And that's why we say the phrase, HaMelech HaKadosh, this God that is currently just momentarily above, separate, not fully decided to rule over us. And Rosh Hashanah is our wish to make sure that Hashem chooses for another year to rule over us. So let's do a little meditative exercise that will allow us to be conscious and aware on Rosh Hashanah of this dynamic that's taking place. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in and deep breath out. And repeat it. Another deep breath in and deep breath out. Rosh Hashanah is approaching. What is Rosh Hashanah? It's the opportunity that I have to individually call upon Hashem and implore Hashem to become our King for the next year. Hashem is moving on Rosh Hashanah to a place of solitude, so to speak. Consideration. Is creation worth it? Have I established a relationship with my subjects? Do my subjects want me to rule? And therefore I, as a subject of Hashem, implore Hashem, please rule over me for the next year. Allow there to be that intimate relationship of godliness, where the godliness is connected in my very essence, in my nefesh elokis, so that God and I are one. That's what I request. HaMelech HaKadosh. Currently the king is in a state of separation, above consideration. This is my opportunity to ask Hashem to choose to rule over his subjects once again. Spend a moment preparing yourself to make that powerful request of Hashem on Rosh Hashanah. And gently open your eyes and take that commitment seriously.